It was a time of global tension. Europe trembled under the iron will of Napoleon Bonaparte. France had conquered much of the continent. Now, only one obstacle remained in his path: the British Empire. But Napoleon knew something critical. He couldn't conquer Britain without first controlling the seas. And standing in his way, a man unlike any other, Admiral Horatio Nelson. This is not just a tale of ships and cannons. It's a story of daring, sacrifice, and a battle that would define the course of history. Hey, if stories like this captivate you and you want a new historical epic every single day, subscribe now and join the growing community. Trust me, history has never been this alive. Let's set the scene. The year is 1805. Napoleon prepares his grand invasion of Britain. But to safely cross the English Channel, he needs to clear the Royal Navy out of the way. So the French and Spanish fleets unite, sailing into the Atlantic with over 33 powerful warships. The British, they muster only 27 ships in response. But they have Nelson, a man known not just for brilliance, but for boldness. As the enemy fleet approached Cape Trafalgar off the Spanish coast, Nelson did the unthinkable. He divided his force into two columns and ordered them to sail directly at the enemy's line. Not alongside, not from a distance, straight into the storm. He knew this risky tactic would expose his fleet to heavy fire, but it would also split the enemy and throw them into chaos. And that's exactly what happened. As cannon fire tore through the ocean air, British ships slammed into the enemy formation. A brutal storm of wood, steel, and smoke erupted. The sea boiled with thunder. Nelson's flagship, HMS Victory, led the charge, tearing into the French ship Bucentaure, ripping her to shreds. Meanwhile, deck by deck, men fought in hand-to-hand combat, sabers clashing, muskets firing. But amid the glory came tragedy. A French sharpshooter, hidden high in the rigging, fired a single shot. It struck Nelson in the shoulder, piercing his spine. He was carried below deck, still commanding, still calm. As the battle raged above, Nelson lay dying, but not defeated. His final words? "Thank God I have done my duty." When the smoke finally cleared, the numbers were staggering. The British had captured or destroyed 22 enemy ships. They had lost none. Trafalgar wasn't just a battle, it was a transformation. From that moment on, Britain ruled the waves, unchallenged. The Royal Navy became the symbol of global power, and Nelson became a legend. Even today, his statue towers over London in Trafalgar Square, a permanent reminder of courage and strategy that changed the world. If this moved you even a little, hit that subscribe button now. Let's uncover more of history's greatest moments, together, daily, powerfully, visually. Because these aren't just stories, they're echoes of who we are.